hoping that you are healthy, wealthy, and free, and loving your life. Are ya? Are ya? I think I'm crazy, but I know I'm not alone. I know some of y'all be crazy too. Have you ever played out an argument in your mind, played out a conversation in your mind, or a situation in your mind, and completely played it out until the end, like you're about to go and confront somebody about something, or even if you weren't planning to confront the person, just because you're playing the options of what I might say, if this actually comes up, and you play, what the person will say and how you'll respond, and they'll say this and you'll be like, yeah, but this is not why, and this is why. And then you'll come up with some nice comebacks, and you'll have an answer for everything. You'll be ready. You will be ready. Everything to the extent of, any insults or reactions that they may have on their faces. You see all of this. You really play it out fully to the end. The place you'll be in. You visualize it all. If only we could use visualization for the right things. So you've done all this. And then you finally go and have this conversation, and it goes the completely opposite way. You go and you started the exact same way, and the conversation ends in like 5 minutes, because the person is like, cool, yeah, okay, sure, I get you, I understand, all right, let's do it. And then you walk away and you're like, I wasted 30 minutes working on this argument or this conversation. 30 minutes of my life where I played out every single scenario, but not this one. 30 minutes of your life gone on trying to preempt somebody else's reaction. Don't waste your time on preemption. Don't waste your time on trying to preempt what another person thinks or feels or anything. You don't know what's going on in their head. Even if it's based on something that happened in the past, you don't know how that person has evolved today. Every day is another chance to start afresh. You don't know what journey this person is on. They could be on a whole journey of self-reflection and self-renewal and whatever. They could be in their yes mode, and you've wasted your time planning out all their no's. Don't waste your time on preemption. Let it go. Plan what you're going to say. Know why you're going to say what you're going to say for yourself, so that you do things because of reasons. You don't just do things for nothing. Even if it's something that's seemingly inconsequential. I was looking for the word. That's seemingly inconsequential. Like eating ice cream. I'm eating ice cream because it's hot. It's hot and I need something cold. This is the best thing I can find. I'm going to eat it and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm on a diet, yes, but it's hot. And this is something cold. I'm going to eat it and I'm going to enjoy it. And shut it down and move on. Eat the ice cream and enjoy it. So just have reasons for what you do, but have them for yourself. Don't go preempting reactions of other people. It wastes time. And I think to some extent it demeans you and the other person. Why? Because you're assuming. And when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Nobody wants to be an ass. I don't want to be an ass. Now, granted, there are times when I won't remember this conversation that I'm having, and I will go on that rant in my mind about how it's going to go. Or even after something has happened and you're trying to replay an argument and how best you would have played it out. I will have my weaknesses. But I pray that at some point I will stop myself mid-track. Stop myself, break really hard, and realize, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyango, what are you doing? You're wasting time. You should be using this for something else. Watch something that's going to make you happy. move on swiftly. Don't waste your time preempting, because everybody's in their own mind about their own stuff. You do not have time to preempt another person's mind and emotions and feelings. Okay? Do it for you. Know your reasons why. And in knowing your reasons why, it could get to a point where it might not be a really strong reason why. So you go into the argument or whatever, and you're not really, and you do get the no's, and you get, you know, like blown away, and you're like, damn it, I should have had that conversation, the no conversation, and played it in my head. But why not consider this? And this is just coming up now as I'm thinking. Consider this. Why not go and ask, okay, so you're told no. I would like to start a language course, and I need some money for it. Could you pay it for me? And you asked why. I'm like, because this language is going to improve my chances of getting a job. And they're like, okay, but I don't have that money. And then that kind of hits you, and you're like, you could ask, so do you really not have that money, or are there other reasons, that I could give you to get that money? And they're like, well, you need to convince me hard enough for me to be willing to give you that money. And then in this situation, there could be different outcomes. You could now get all pissed off and be like, you know what, whatever, it could give me a job. But you could also say, all right, give me a time, give me a couple of days, give me a day, give me a couple of hours to regroup my thoughts, and I will come back to you and let you know. My dad did that to me once. I went and asked him about doing a certain course or starting something, I don't remember. And he told me, okay, I'll let you know tomorrow. And I was like, okay. Now you see, in that time that my dad was getting his thoughts together, I should have as well gotten my thoughts together to counter, because now I know somebody's getting ready to fight. When you know a fight is coming up, then you get ready for it. And still, not for them, but for yourself. You need to have points as to why you're doing something. You need, especially if it's something that's really important to you. Because I was shut down, and all my reasons were, but why? But why? Nobody's going to help you with a but why. You need to counter them with facts. Facts, facts, facts. Right? So, always be willing to take a pause. Always be willing to, take that time and regroup your thoughts. But do not waste your time trying to preempt a situation, because you are wasting your time. You never know how it's going to go. Make the decision, bring it up. Once it's out there, once it's, going on, then allow yourself the courage to ask for time to regroup your thoughts and come back with a counter. It's as simple as that. And I think that shows a certain level of respect for yourself, because you don't want to go there arms flailing and without any reason. Then you look like you're acting out of emotion instead of logic. And it's respect for the other person, because you don't want to waste their time arms flailing and working on emotions. Let me come back to you with actual facts, and then we can discuss this properly. Right? So yeah, think about that. I kind of went on a rant around there, but I think we all get the gist of it. That's important for me too. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like, share, subscribe, and be healthy, wealthy, and free. Ciao.